Hi everybody, checking in with you from the great outdoors. It's not too often that you get to do computer work outside, but luckily here we are. We've got our Chapter 7 grader, and I'm going to guide you and show you how to go through the steps of the grader. So this is what we have here, and if you open up the Word document that goes alongside it, there's going to be a total, well let me show you, everything in the folder is going to be these three deals right here. And there's the instructions, so I'll go ahead and open those up so you can see them. There's going to be a total of 4 slides to start out with, and we're talking about job fairs and fair types. So be sure to enable editing on both. First order of business, number 1, you're going to start PowerPoint. Download the grader 7G HW fairtypes.pptx. Right, so step number 2, if you're following along with, you insert a 2x2 table. So here's slide 1. Look at that. Enable editing. Got it. Slide number 2. We're going to insert a 2x2 table. All right. Insert table right here. I hovered over it. 2 rows, 2 columns. Check and check. So that's what we have here. Now, step number 3 tells us to insert a new row at the bottom of the table, and then we will enter in the following data. All right, so just bear with me a second while I go back over here, and we're going to insert a new row. Bear with me just a second. We're going to go click in, make sure we have the table selected, and click Layout in our table tools up here at the top. And over on the left-hand side in the Rows and Columns group, you'll click Insert Below. Just like that. So we've inserted a new row at the bottom, and then we will be typing in the following information. Feel free to follow along with me. Antioch University, perfect. Press Tab to go to the next one and type Seattle. Press Tab to go to the next one, University of Puget Sound. You'll be typing this in, and that's in Tacoma. The next one is University of Washington. Also, again, hit Tab. That'll be in Seattle. Voila. Step number 3 is completed. Step number 4 reads, on slide 2, remove the header row formatting from the table and apply the style medium style 1 to the table. Alrighty. So it says, sorry, I'm looking back and forth between 2 screens. Okay, so we're removing the header row. Perfect. Let me put you on pause real quick, and I'll be right back with you. If I can figure this is my first time doing this. Hang on. Perfect. So I'm right there back with you. I will be taking some pauses throughout this presentation. But what we're going to do then, we have the table selected. In Table Tools, click Design. It wants us to remove the header row. So in the table style options here, remove the header row, and notice how it changed it there at the top. And then the style we're looking for, as you can see in the middle, this is our table styles. Click on this drop down right here. And the third one down here, and this is medium in this area, and we're looking for, that may be it, medium style 1, and that's the one right here. Go ahead, click it, and voila, we are done with step number 4. On to 5. 5 asks us to auto-fit column 1, so you go in between the columns right here to get this little icon, and click 2 times. 1, 2, quick clicks, double click so it does that. All right, set the width of column 2 to 2 inches. So click over here in column 2. We want that to be 2 inches, so go ahead and click Layout. Bear with me just a second as I look at the other one. Set the width of column 2 to 2 inches. All right, so we're going to change this over here in the cell size. Change it for 4.7. Type in a 2. You can hit Tab for that to work. Perfect. Then you want to click Lock Aspect Ratio over here on the right-hand side in the table size group. We click that to lock aspect ratio, and we'll change the table width to 6.5. You must do this after locking the aspect ratio. Change this to 6.5. Voila. You can hit Tab to see what that does, and I believe we set the table alignment on the slide. We want to align center and align middle. So here's our alignment group. Align center, align middle. Just like that. Alrighty. On to step number 6. We are on a roll today, and if you need to pause, just press pause, and you can finish this or take the time to do that step on your own time. It may seem I'm going fast, but you can pause me anytime and go back to the previous step. And bear with me, first time doing something like this, so I appreciate your patience and hope to see you all in class soon. So, all right, so now we're going to an Excel spreadsheet. So it says number 6, copy the range A1 to D6 in the Excel workbook, then paste it. All right, so we're going to go to our files that we downloaded. It's this one, Industry Specifics. Just go ahead and open it. That'll open up Excel, my favorite class. 3, 2, there we go. And I believe it wants us, it's Alpha 1 through Delta 6. Let's just make sure. Yep. So all of these right here, and we're going to copy it, Control C, and there's other ways you could do this, but I'm going through on this way, and it wants us to go ahead and paste it on slide 3. So here we are on slide 3, click in this area, Control V, and that's it. Straight from Excel. All right, so we paste it, and then it wants us to delete the 4th column. Bear with me just a moment. Paste it, slide 3, merge cells, delete column 4. All right, hang on as I pause you for just a brief moment, and I'll be right back with you. Hi folks, we're back, and let me get back to PowerPoint. So, it wants us, this is the last step of number 6. You're going to select this column right here, and up here in the layout group, what we want to do is go over here to rows and columns, delete columns, and there it goes. Now, if it were me, I would have gone to Excel and just copied all of this, but you need to know how to do it from within, and so you just select the column, go up to delete columns, and then we're there. Step number 7 asks us to merge the cells in the first row. So that would be industry specifics right here. You can't see it well, but there's 3 columns across the top. So just as you can see here, select these 3 bits at the top, and we are looking for merge cells, which is up here at the top. We're still in the layout table tools group, merge cells, and then perfect. What it wants us to do then is apply bold formatting and center it in the first row. So Control B, looks like it was already bolded. And then up here in the top in the alignment group, go ahead and center it right across the top there. And just like that, we are already on to step number 8, right? Step number 8, as I show you right back here. On slide number 3, auto fit column 2. Set the width of column 3 to 1.1. Apply the table style, medium style 1, accent 1, I'll show you. Display header row, banded rows, italic formatting. So a lot of this is going to be formatting. The next 2 are going to be on slide 3. So let me go back to PowerPoint. I've got to look on mine, and it says auto fit column 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in between cells just like this. Double click just like that, auto fit. So you go on the border just like this, 2 clicks, and it'll auto fit it. Set the width of column 3 to 1.1. So click within column number 3. Let's go to the layout tab, and it wants it to be 1.1. So width, we're going to change it from 1.06. And you may have something different. We're going to change that to 1.1. Barely affected it. Table style, medium style 1, accent 1. Goodness gracious. We're going table style, medium 1, accent 1. Okay, so let's make sure that we have the table selected. We're going to go to the design tab under table tools. In the middle are table styles. Click more. We are looking for table style, medium style 1, accent 1. So there's medium. Should be this one. Medium style 1, accent 1. All right, so that's how you get to there. That's the one we're looking for. Display the header row and banded rows. So up in the top left in your table style options, you're going to click header row. You're going to click banded rows and see what that does. It makes it easier to read and differentiate between data, right? So that's that. The last thing it wanted, italic formatting just to row number 2. So this would be row 2. Should be headings. Control I. Just row 2, not row 1. Let me make sure I get that and that. I'm holding shift as I click, Control I, and those are now italicized in italics. Step number 9 says, On slide 3, resize the table so the top edge aligns. Ruler. So it wants us to align the top edge on the 1.5 mark on the 0, and then the 3.5 mark on the horizontal. So the first thing that we need to do here is to, bear with me, let's see here, bear with me real quick. Oh, we need to turn on our rulers. So go to the View tab, switch over to View tab, and then in the Show Group, middle left, click Ruler. You'll see your vertical ruler here on the left, your horizontal one on the right. And the instructions say to, let me read them again, the top edge, resize the table. So the top edge, you're going to want, hang on just a moment. This one here. So select the corner just like that, and we want it, so the 1.5 inch above it. So if you can see on the left, if you look on the ruler on the left, you can see as I move my mouse, it moves a little dotted red line. Select the top left corner of your table, drag it upwards so it aligns on the 1.5 inch mark above the line. So notice on the left-hand side on the ruler, our little red line here is about right at the 1.5, and then let go, right? So, and then it says on the right edge, it's gonna be at the 3.5 mark. So you can select this middle handle here. Up on the top, as you can see, as I move left and right, so does the little red dots. So do the little red dots on the ruler. Drag it all the way out. I believe it said 3.5. Let me cross-check. Wish I had 4 eyes, but I don't. 3.5 inch, and yeah, that's it right here. So roughly there. Let go. And that's how the book's looking for it. Set the table alignment to align center. So go up here, back to layout. And we're going to align, Control V, align it in the center, where you want it to align in the center of the table. And that's that. All right. The whole table. Make sure that it is, that's the text. Make sure that the table is centered. I'm going to skip to the next one. So we're actually going to go to slide number 4, where this is fun. We're going to insert a pie chart. So hover over this right here where it says Insert Chart. And we are going to click it, and we're looking for a pie chart, which is the 5th down right over here. Select it. Not a fancy pie. All right, looks good. Hit OK. Saying, hey, you're going to need some data. So it has this Excel bit pop in right here, but we're going to edit the data. So according to step number 10 in A2, that's alpha 2, go ahead and type college. Caps lock. College, capital C, hit tab. It's going to be 35 in college. Hit tab, it'll go down to the second quarter. We'll type industry. Tab, it'll bring us over to cell B3, Bravo 3, type in 20. Hit tab, that'll bring us down to cell A4, that's Alpha 4, type professional. Tab, we're going to go over to B, Bravo 4, type in 18. That's all we need right there. We're on to step 11 already, if you can believe it or not. Step 11 says delete row 5 in the worksheet. Should be able to do it right here in Excel. So go over to row 5, right over the number 5. Give me a click, right click. You should be able to delete it here with it working. Bam, just like that. And you'll see how when I did that, it affected our table and we lost a piece of pie. That's by design. That's how that's supposed to happen. So step 11, it says delete row 5. I just did that. Add data labels in the chart. So let me scoot this out of the way. And in fact, I think we can delete it because we can hit escape. We're just going to do it. Go for it. We've entered the data. That was scary. And we're still there. Okay. Appreciate it if you're still following along. Add data labels. So how are we going to get there? Bear with me just a moment. That's it. Hit the plus. That's our chart elements. And as you can see right here, we have our data labels. Okay, hit the little drop down to the right of it, and it's going to tell us where it wants our data labels. The instructions say put the data labels in the chart on the inside end of the slices. That's this one I have selected here, and that's where it is. See where the 18, 20, and 35 are? We're going to put those data labels on the inside of those slices of pie. Voila. Okay, well, click the data labels, inside in. It looks like it's already selected. Perfect. Okay, once we have that, inside end of the chart, remove the title from the chart. So bear with me as I go back, select it, plus chart title, hit select this right here, deselect it, sales goes away. Okay, selected, there's our title, bam, now it's gone. Now we want to explode the industry slice by 10%. So industry slice, if you look down, industry is going to be the lighter shade of blue, the 20 right here. Double click it. All right. When you double click it, you can see the handles on the outside here. I can explode it by hand. That's what exploding a pie is. We do this in Excel quite frequently. You can explode the pie out, but the book wants it to be by 10%. So notice where it says point explosion. Now you can toggle this in and out, in and out. We want it to be 10%. It's easier to type it. That's what I'm going to do because it's a little chilly outside. I don't have a steady hand, but you know what? It's not raining. I'm happy. On to step 12. We are going to add a section header slide between 3 and 4. All right, a section header slide's an actual slide. So let's see if we can right click. We can. And we'll say new slide. Actually, we're going to do it differently. So click in between 3 and 4. Go to the insert tab where it says new slide. Do the drop down. From here, you want to do the, let's see, sorry, I lost it. 12, step 1 on 12. Section header slide between 3 and 4. That's the one in the northeast corner. Section header right here. Go ahead and select it. Would you look at that? We have a new slide right here, brand new. This is the section header slide. As a title right here, click in to add the title, type job, fair, data. Okay. Then click down to the subtitle. You'll type Seattle, Tacoma, job, fairs. Click out. Now, in between, let's see here, in between 3 and 4, bear with me, sorry, add a section between slides 3 and 4. So this is that right here. Get that red line to show. Right click and go ahead, click add a section. This is a way to break up your PowerPoints based off of, section, based off of category, if you will. And this section is going to be called Job Fair Data, and you can rename it. So the top one's a default section. You could name that what you'd like. The bottom one's going to be called Job Fair Data. Step 14, I know you know how to do this. So you're going to insert a footer on the notes and handouts. We've done this at about every single grader assignment. Insert a footer on the notes and handouts that include a fixed date and time. As tags, type college, industry, job. If you're using a Mac, go ahead and type tags. Instead of tags, you're going to use keyboards. A lot of that's going to be in your notes right here or in the backstage view. But go ahead, save it. That's where your tags are. You can insert your tags here for number 14, college, industry, job. Make sure you insert the footer. Save it, upload it, and then that's it. You're done. That's about it. So all in all, that took me around between 15 and 20 minutes. And so if you have any trouble with that, reach out to me, reach out to Marie. Let us know if you have any questions, and we will be very, very happy to help you out as you work on this. Check out the video I posted on the final. It's not as thorough as this. It's just the instructions. But thanks for sticking in. Thanks for tuning in. It's very good to see all of you. And ciao. Peace. See you later. Stay safe.